Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but attached to the, I like
I like it too. I think it's well done.
Yeah, still.
All right, good evening, everybody. I would like to call to order this meeting of the Wyoming City Council. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Here.
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 Here. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This meeting is being streamed live on the city's YouTube channel, accessible from the city's website. If you would like to address City Council, please come up to the microphone to speak. The audio will not pick up if you do not speak into the microphone for those watching from YouTube. So next up is the consent agenda. There are 9 items on the consent agenda. They are approval of the November 18th, 2024 City Council meeting minutes, approval of the December 2nd, 2024 Committee of the Whole meeting minutes, a resolution declaring intent to conduct internet auctions for the sale of unneeded, obsolete, or unfit city personal property for the year 2025, the city manager's annual diversity, equity, and inclusion progress report, a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into a memorandum of understanding with the Brave Like Me Foundation for the development of a public dog park, a resolution honoring the service of Kara Hagerman serving on the Promote Wyoming Commission, a resolution honoring the services of Holly Empsch serving on the Recreation Commission, a resolution honoring the services of Jonathan Doherty serving on the Recreation Commission, and a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into a 3-year labor management agreement between the City of Wyoming and the Fraternal Order of Police covering the period 2025 through 2027. Do I hear a motion with respect to the consent agenda?
I move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Having been moved and seconded to approve the consent agenda items, all those in favor, please signify by saying yes.
Yes.
Yes. Those opposed? The motion carries. So are there any questions or comments on the special reports? Then, if not, we will now hear a report from the city manager.
Thank you, Mayor. Council, everyone, I just wanted to, for those who weren't at the holiday celebration, our Light Up Wyoming event, it was truly magical, as we said in our video. We had probably 800 people there, anywhere from 550 to 600 rode the carriage rides that went around town. A lot of people in attendance when we actually lit the tree, and then there was events happening on Wyoming Avenue, on the green. There was people spread out through the whole event. So it was really neat to see the whole space engaged, and I think it was a great success. So hope to build on that for next year. So if you have some great ideas, we'd love to hear them, but we want to make it better, even better for next year. So thanks if you were able to attend. I wanted to give a special thanks to the mayor and vice mayor for helping us out at our employee appreciation lunch that happened last week. So many of the employees were very appreciative of their helping out and appreciated their participation.
Second.
So, but anyways, starting December 26th through January 13th, you can set your trees outside of the front lawn and the Public Works will pick them up. Don't place it in a bag, and make sure all the lights, ornaments, and tinsel have been removed. And like I said, next year we'll push that back a week. The winter yard waste pickup program is in effect. If you have yard waste to put out on Monday, you must call Rumpke 800-828-8171 to schedule a pickup. You must call by the Friday before it will need to be picked up. So, and stickers are still required. The biggest difference is you have to call during the winter to get it picked up. The city is accepting applications for vacancies on the Economic Development Commission, Promote Wyoming Commission, Rec Commission, and the Wyoming Community Foundation. Additional information can be found on our volunteer opportunities page on the city's website. And the city will be hosting a wellness fair at the Civic Center on January 18th from 10 to 3. There will be vendors who will focus on wellness as a whole. And so if you're looking at learning more about nutrition, mental health, fitness routines, and many other areas of wellness, this event is for you. So make it there. That's again January 18th. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any council committee reports not otherwise on the agenda? Are there any special committee reports not otherwise on the agenda? Okay, so then we've reached that point in our meeting where a citizen may express an opinion, make a statement, address a concern, or ask a question on any subject that is not otherwise on the agenda. Comments will be recorded into the minutes and passed along to be addressed by the appropriate staff or city council committee as needed. This portion of the meeting is not for city council to provide responses to a citizen comment, but to hear what the citizen has to say. And if you wish a response from the city to your concern or request for information, please be sure to leave your contact information with the clerk before you leave the meeting. The city manager or a member of staff will contact you regarding your request. And as a reminder, please state your name and address before making your comments to city council. Is there anyone present that would like to bring an item not otherwise on the agenda before city council? Okay, seeing none. We will now move to the next item of business. So this is the first reading of the ordinance amending ordinance number 17-2023 as amended by ordinance number 02-2024 and 10-2024 in its entirety, and fixing the salaries and compensation of all offices and positions in the city's service and declaring an emergency. It is recommended that the rules be suspended and the ordinance be considered for adoption tonight. Do I hear a motion to suspend the rules?
Motion to suspend the rules.
Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. Is there any discussion? Okay. Having been moved and seconded to suspend the rules, it takes an affirmative vote of 5 for passage. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Peoples?
Yes.
Mr. Woodside?
Yes.
Ms. Robles?
Yes.
Ms. Washington?
Yes.
Mr. Treehouse?
Yes.
Mayor Moore?
Yes, the motion carries. So we will now need a motion to adopt the ordinance tonight. Do I hear a motion with respect to the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Having been moved and seconded to adopt the ordinance, it takes an affirmative vote of 5 for passage. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Washington?
Yes.
Mr. Treehouse?
Yes.
Ms. Peoples?
Yes.
Mr. Woodside?
Yes.
Ms. Robles?
Yes.
Mayor Moore?
Yes, the motion carries. Next, this is the first reading of the ordinance appropriating revenues within certain funds, transferring revenues from certain funds, and transferring certain funds within designated accounts. It is recommended that the rules be suspended and the ordinance be considered for adoption tonight. Do I hear a motion to suspend the rules?
I move to suspend the rules.
Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Okay, having been moved and seconded to suspend the rules, it takes an affirmative vote of 5 for passage. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Peoples?
Yes.
Mr. Woodside?
Yes.
Ms. Robles?
Yes.
Ms. Washington?
Yes.
Mr. Treehouse?
Yes.
Mayor Moore?
Yes, the motion carries. We will now need a motion to adopt the ordinance tonight. Do I hear a motion with respect to the ordinance?
Move to adopt the ordinance?
Second.
Is there any discussion?
No.
Okay, having been moved and seconded to adopt the ordinance, would the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Washington?
Yes.
Mr. Treehouse?
Yes.
Ms. Peoples?
Yes.
Mr. Woodside?
Yes.
Ms. Robles?
Yes.
Mayor Moore?
Yes, the motion carries. Next, this is the first reading of the ordinance making appropriations for the expenses of the City of Wyoming, Ohio for 2025. It is recommended that the rules be suspended and the ordinance be considered for adoption tonight. Is there any, is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, is there any discussion? Having been moved and seconded to suspend the rules, it takes an affirmative vote of 5 for passage. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Peoples? Yes. Mr. Woodside?
Yes.
Ms. Robles?
Yes.
Ms. Waddington?
Yes.
Mr. Treehouse?
Yes.
Mayor Mott?
Yes, the motion carries. We will now need a motion to adopt the ordinance tonight. Do I hear a motion with respect to the ordinance?
I move.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Would the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Waddington?
Yes.
Mr. Treehouse?
Yes.
Ms. Peoples?
Yes.
Mr. Woodside?
Yes.
Ms. Robles?
Yes.
Mayor Mott?
Yes, the motion carries. So does anyone have any new business not otherwise on the agenda? Okay. In which case, we're to miscellaneous, and we would start tonight with Jody.
Yay. I'll keep it short and sweet, like this meeting is. I did want to just echo Rusty's comments. Gosh, you guys did a great job with Light Up Wyoming. I was there. It was amazing. We were in a Hallmark movie. Everything was perfect. The weather was perfect. Yay. Yay for Wyoming. It was a treasure for all of us, so thank you for everybody to put that on. And happy holidays for everybody that's celebrating a holiday right now. Good feelings, good vibes.
Good feelings, good vibes.
Dan?
I came tonight fully prepared to echo Jody's comments about Light Up Wyoming, but I also at the holiday time, there are a lot of accidents and a lot of things that happen, and I want to thank Chief Brown in particular. We've had 2 incidences in our family where we needed to call on the EMS and the fire department, and boy, they were right there and helped us both times, so we really appreciate it. I know you're super busy this time of year, so I could not be more grateful. Thank you.
Awesome. Cindy?
Well, I am delighted that our fire chief is out there, because I was going to say that I went to the Firefighters Association holiday get together, and I was just thrilled to hear about all the commitment that the team has and that volunteers have to supporting this community and surrounding communities. I was just amazed by the junior cadets, the fact that they're so committed. My daughter once described the fact that she's got a classmate who will just dart out of the building like nobody's business to go help someone else. And I just think that's amazing and such a beautiful thing to have in the city. So thank you for your leadership, and thank you for keeping those volunteers. It makes a difference.
Chris?
I am extremely grateful to live in this community. My kids can grow up here, the safety of this community. I am extremely grateful at the things we continue to do even better, the events we have in this community. And just a small piece of that is how clean our streets are and our street sweepers that make them that clean, that I was celebrating earlier in this meeting. I love how clean our streets are. I really do. And again, the leadership that makes this city run, but also the folks that are boots on the ground helping to keep our streets clean in more ways than one. Very much appreciated.
April?
I echo everything about just the holiday season and how great it is to be in Wyoming. And also wanted to thank Chief Brown for a great celebration, who just amazing data stats, like of how many runs people are making and how they're contributing to what's happening. So thank you so much for letting us be a part of that. Thank you. Shout out to Ms. Peoples for joining us at the high school volunteer program board tonight and doing a little something about critical thinking and strategic thinking. So appreciate your efforts and mentorship to the group, and also the continued mentorship that the city staff and city council members that are also providing that support to the students. Really great feedback on what they're learning about being civically engaged in our community, and just the ideas that they have to contribute to making Wyoming even better is great. So officially, so that I can put this in the minutes, that Chris Woodside and Rachel Leineger are going to join us for our next high school program meeting to talk about collaboration. So they will really enjoy that.
Thank you.
Yes, that is it. Happy holidays.
Awesome. And then one other thing is, just wanted to recognize that today, April was interviewed by WCPO along with the students over lunchtime at school, and they're going to run tomorrow
4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, and 6. So make sure to watch out and be proud of Wyoming. I also wanted to say thank you to Chief Brown. It was really nice that you invited us, and it was a really great evening. And one of my favorite parts was, the table I was at is there's so much obvious camaraderie, and you have to build that. That doesn't just come by, a sleight of the hand. So the camaraderie and the history and the obvious that our volunteer firefighters really care for one another. Also, I mean, not that I didn't always feel safe in the hands, but when you see that type of relationship, it makes you feel even safer. So, I appreciate that. So thank you. Okay. So we need to excuse an absent member. Do I hear a motion to excuse Mr. Hoffman?
So moved.
Second.
Having been moved and seconded to excuse Mr. Hoffman, would the clerk please call the roll?
Yes.
Mr. Woodside?
Yes.
Ms. Robles?
Yes.
Ms. Waddington?
Yes.
Mr. Rios?
Yes.
Mayor Monahan?
Yes, the motion carries. So we will have executive session under section 121.03B1 of the codified ordinances of the City of Wyoming. Council may adjourn to executive session to consider reappointments to city boards and commissions, specifically to the Architectural Review Board, the Environmental Stewardship Commission, the Historic Preservation Commission, Promote Wyoming Commission, and Urban Forestry and Beautification Commission, and to consider appointments to the Economic Development Commission to fill an unexpired term, and to the Recreation Commission to fill an unexpired term. Do I hear a motion to adjourn to executive session?
I move to adjourn to executive session.
Second.
Having been moved and seconded to adjourn to executive session, will the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Waddington?
Yes.
Mr. Rios?
Yes.
Ms. Newell?
Yes.
Mr. Woodside?
Yes.
Ms. Robles?
Yes.
Yes. Council is adjourned to executive session.